Karen Thompson was the kind of neighbor who held strong opinions about the rules in their community. Living in Maplewood Estates, she believed that each home should maintain a certain standard to promote harmony. When she spotted a colorful pride flag waving proudly from her neighbor's yard, it didn't sit well with her. To Karen, the flag felt too political, and she worried it might disrupt the peaceful atmosphere she cherished. Day after day, she watched the flag fluttering in the wind, feeling an increasing urge to take action. This wasn't just about a piece of fabric for her, it represented what she saw as a challenge to their neighborhood's quiet nature. Karen often imagined how people might perceive her if they thought Maplewood allowed such displays of public opinion. One sunny afternoon, after discussing her concerns with a few friends who shared her views, Karen decided enough was enough. With determination, she put pen to paper and wrote a complaint to the Homeowners Association, HOA, detailing all her reasons against the flag. She hoped this would be the beginning of restoring what she considered order in their community, a choice that would set off a chain of unexpected events. After penning her thoughts, Karen looked over her complaint one last time, checking for clarity and impact. She wanted to ensure that the Homeowners Association, HOA, understood her concerns fully. In her mind, this was not just about a flag, it was about preserving the values she believed made Maplewood Estates special. She meticulously outlined her reasons: the need for a peaceful environment, the desire for unity among residents, and her belief that the flag was a political statement that didn't belong in their community. The following day, with her heart pounding in her chest, Karen walked to the HOA office. As she entered the building, she felt a mix of determination and apprehension. Would they take her complaint seriously? Would they agree with her viewpoint? After submitting her letter to a surprised receptionist, she left feeling a sense of relief. Days passed without any response from the HOA, leaving Karen anxious and restless. Meanwhile, she noticed that more of her neighbors were talking about the flag. Some were supportive, while others were indifferent. Unbeknownst to Karen, her actions were setting the stage for a significant shift in their community dynamics, one that would challenge her views in ways she never anticipated. The day of the Homeowners Association meeting arrived, and Karen felt a wave of anticipation mixed with anxiety. Residents gathered in the small community center, eager to hear about the latest matters affecting their neighborhood. As she took a seat, Karen noticed a few familiar faces whispering and glancing at her curiously. During the meeting, the HOA board reviewed her complaint about the pride flag. Several members expressed their thoughts, emphasizing the importance of maintaining a friendly and inclusive community. One board member noted that personal expression was vital in their diverse neighborhood. They reminded everyone about the values of acceptance and understanding that they stood for. After some deliberation, the board concluded that the flag did not violate any specific community standards. They decided not to take action against it, believing it was essential to encourage residents to express themselves freely. A mixture of reactions filled the room. Some seemed relieved while others were disappointed. As Karen processed the board's decision, frustration bubbled inside her. She had hoped they would see things her way but instead felt her concerns being dismissed. Unbeknownst to her, this outcome would spark further actions from her neighbor that would change the atmosphere of Maplewood Estates forever. Feeling invigorated by the HOA's decision, the neighbor, Alex, decided to express his pride in a bold and creative way. He had always felt that the colorful pride flag represented a part of himself, his LGBTQ+ identity, and now he wanted to amplify that message. Armed with bright paints and an artistic vision, Alex set out to transform his garage door into a vibrant mural. Over the course of a weekend, he painted large swaths of color in striking rainbow patterns. With each brushstroke, he poured his heart into the artwork, hoping it would resonate with others in the neighborhood. To add a touch of flair, he strung up LED lights around the edges, illuminating the mural and making it pop even more at night. As the sun set, Alex stepped back to admire his work. The garage door became a beacon of color and joy, capturing the spirit of love and acceptance he wanted to share. Neighbors passing by began to notice the stunning transformation, pausing to take photos or simply smile at the newfound brightness in their community. Little did Alex know, this stunning display would soon ignite a wave of support and celebration that would sweep through Maplewood Estates. As news of Alex's stunning mural spread throughout Maplewood Estates, residents became increasingly curious. Children biked by, pointing and giggling at the bright colors, while adults paused on their evening strolls to take in the lively artwork. The once quiet street was now alive with chatter and laughter as people gathered around to admire the transformation of Alex's garage door. Some neighbors began to express their support openly, sharing stories of embracing love and acceptance in their own lives. An impromptu group formed in front of the mural, discussing the significance of pride and identity. The mural had sparked a newfound interest in not just Alex's creativity, but also in the values of community solidarity. Encouraged by the attention, Alex stood outside, greeting passers-by and explaining the meaning behind his colors. His heart swelled with pride as he watched others connect with his message. Social media buzzed with photos and posts, showcasing the mural and celebrating diversity in their neighborhood. As the excitement grew, it became clear that this vibrant display was more than just paint, it was a catalyst for discussions, friendships, and a collective sense of belonging among the residents of Maplewood Estates. As the mural continued to draw attention, word spread quickly through Maplewood Estates. Residents began stopping by not just to admire Alex's artwork but also to share their own stories about love and acceptance. Conversations blossomed on the street, bridging gaps between neighbors who might have never spoken before. Families, couples, and individuals shared personal experiences, recounting moments when they felt embraced for who they truly were or when they had stood up for someone in need. Some spoke of friends in the LGBTQ+ community who had faced challenges, while others shared tales of their own journeys towards self-acceptance. Each story added depth to the vibrant atmosphere surrounding the mural. Social media played a significant role in amplifying this spirit of community. Neighbors began posting pictures of themselves in front of the mural with uplifting messages about pride and support. Local businesses even joined in, displaying rainbow colors in their windows as a sign of solidarity. As more people participated in this growing movement, it was clear that Alex's mural had become a catalyst for unity and understanding within Maplewood Estates. The once divided neighborhood was now coming together in colorful celebration, showcasing their commitment to love and acceptance for all. As the mural continued to attract attention and enthusiasm, Karen watched from her front porch with a sense of unease. She noticed laughter and chatter spilling into the streets, as neighbors gathered to celebrate the vibrant colors that reflected pride and acceptance. The atmosphere was electric, filled with joy that contrasted sharply with her feelings of frustration. With each passing day, she felt increasingly isolated in her views. The community's warmth and support for Alex's mural sparked a conflict within her. Karen began to question her own beliefs about what it meant to be part of a community. Wasn't it essential to embrace differences and foster an environment where everyone could feel accepted? She hadn't considered how her complaints might have limited not only her perspective but also the perspectives of others around her. Observing the shift in her neighbors' attitudes, she realized that perhaps there was more at stake than just the flag or the mural, it was about people's right to express themselves freely. As Karen wrestled with these thoughts, she felt a growing urge to engage rather than retreat, unsure of how to reconcile her previous actions with the new spirit blooming in Maplewood Estates. Amidst the growing excitement in Maplewood Estates, Alex decided to host a block party to celebrate diversity and pride. Inspired by the positive energy surrounding his mural, he wanted to create an event where all residents could come together for a day of fun, food, and friendship. With posters announcing the party spread throughout the neighborhood, the anticipation started to build. On the day of the event, the street buzzed with activity as families decorated their yards with colorful banners and balloons. Tables lined the street, laden with a variety of dishes that reflected the different cultures and traditions of the residents. Grills sizzled with hot dogs and burgers, while neighbors brought homemade treats to share. Music filled the air as a local band played lively tunes, inviting everyone to dance and celebrate. As people mingled, conversations flowed easily, bridging gaps among neighbors who had previously remained distant. Kids laughed and played games, while adults exchanged stories about their experiences with acceptance and community. The atmosphere was festive, and the vibrant spirit of unity shone brightly, transforming Maplewood Estates into a joyful celebration of love and diversity. For Karen, this event was a turning point, an opportunity to engage with her neighbors while reflecting on her own beliefs about community. As the block party unfolded, it quickly transformed into a vibrant pride celebration, embodying the spirit of love and acceptance that Alex had envisioned. Colorful decorations adorned every corner, with rainbow banners fluttering in the breeze and balloons filling the air. Music echoed down the street, featuring upbeat tunes that encouraged everyone to dance and let loose. Games were set up for children and families, including a rainbow-themed ring toss and face painting, where kids eagerly chose bright colors to express their creativity. Laughter filled the air as neighbors participated in friendly competitions, showcasing their skills while fostering a sense of camaraderie. The sense of community was palpable as people shared stories of pride and resilience, creating an atmosphere of connection that bridged differences. Guests proudly wore rainbow-themed clothing, t-shirts, hats, and accessories, displaying their support for one another. Karen watched this lively scene unfold before her eyes. She felt a mix of emotions as she saw her neighbors celebrating openly. The energy was infectious, challenging her preconceived notions about what it meant to belong to a community. The block party not only showcased diversity but also inspired a deeper understanding among residents, a testament to the powerful impact of unity in celebration. As the celebrations continued, Karen found herself swept up in the joyful energy surrounding her. The laughter and camaraderie of her neighbors began to resonate with her, contrasting sharply with her previous complaints about the pride flag. She watched families dancing, children playing games, and neighbors chatting with warmth and sincerity. Suddenly, the mural that had once made her uneasy seemed like the heart of something much bigger, a symbol that drew people together. For the first time, Karen reflected on her concerns. Was it really disruptive for people to express their identities? The rainbow colors that adorned Alex's garage now seemed like a tapestry of stories, each hue representing the rich experiences of those around her. She listened to heartfelt stories shared by her neighbors, learning about their struggles and triumphs regarding acceptance in both community and themselves. As she mingled with others, Karen started to see possibilities instead of threats. With each interaction, her understanding deepened, leading her to question how she could be a part of this newfound sense of belonging. For Karen, this was more than just a celebration, it was an awakening to the beauty of diversity and the strength found in unity. The joy that filled Maplewood Estates challenged her to embrace a shift in perspective, opening her heart to new feelings about community. As the celebration continued, the sense of community deepened among the residents of Maplewood Estates. Neighbors began sharing their personal experiences, recounting moments of struggle and triumph related to acceptance and pride. These heartfelt exchanges created bonds that transcended previous misunderstandings. People from various backgrounds came together, each contributing their unique stories to the tapestry of the day. Some shared challenges they faced growing up, while others talked about finding love and support in unexpected places. The mural had sparked not only a celebration but also a collective healing process for many. The laughter and joy were infectious, as families played games and danced together, creating memories that would last long after the party ended. Karen noticed how people cheered each other on during friendly competitions, fostering an environment where everyone felt valued and included. This newfound sense of belonging was evident in the smiles exchanged and the hugs shared among neighbors. It became clear that acceptance and pride could bridge any gap, uniting individuals despite their differences. As the sun began to set, casting a warm glow over the gathering, Karen felt a shift within her own heart, a realization that celebrating diversity enriched their community in ways she had never imagined possible. As the sun began to set, casting a warm glow over the festivities, Karen felt an undeniable pull to join in on the celebration. She had spent the day observing the vibrant community spirit and witnessing how embracing diversity had transformed their neighborhood. The laughter, camaraderie, and shared experiences ignited something within her that she could no longer ignore. With renewed courage, Karen made her way toward a group of neighbors who were dancing and cheering. Their joy was infectious, and as she stepped into the circle, she felt welcomed and accepted for who she was. Karen joined in the laughter, danced along with families, and even participated in a game of tug-of-war. It was as if all her reservations melted away. Sharing smiles and stories with those around her deepened the connections she had once overlooked. She realized that by accepting others' differences, everyone, from young children to seniors, could find happiness together. In that moment, Karen understood that embracing diversity not only enriched her own life but also strengthened the fabric of their community. As music played and hands joined in celebration, she felt a sense of belonging that filled her heart with warmth, a promise of unity and joy for all in Maplewood Estates.